Ancient traditions we share as people of faith.
A handful of local congregations offer a safe place for immigrants and religious minorities, fearing a wave of government oppression. Good evening, everybody. A new administration in Washington resurrects an old religious concept in the tri-state.
A group of churches, mosques, and synagogues today promised to provide sanctuary to people fearing deportation or discrimination. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us with the story. Joe?
Well, Cammie, the sanctuary concept has roots in a variety of faith traditions. In medieval England, if someone was being pursued by the government, the king, they could cross the threshold of a church and they were safe there for 40 days. With all the talk of deporting aliens and registering Muslims, talk of sanctuary is no longer something from the Dark Ages. At the Clifton mosque this morning, the rare mix of a rabbi, an imam, and some preachers responded to the president-elect's hard talk about Muslims and immigrants, especially those in the United States who have criminal records.
We're getting them out of our country or we're going to incarcerate, but we're getting them out of our country. They're here illegally.
If they're in Cincinnati, they now have a safe place to go.
To throw away human beings and say they don't belong because simply they weren't born on a hunk of dirt that I was born on is ludicrous. It's immoral and unethical.
Whether it's the Torah or the Bible or the Quran, we all believe that we're created the same, that this is a human issue, not a partisan issue, and that together you're unified in caring for one another. 2 congregations are committed to providing sanctuary and a few others are providing support. The Clifton Mosque says it can shelter up to 15 people in the home next door that has a working kitchen, bedrooms, and bathrooms. Christ Church Cathedral in downtown is committed to taking those who show up there in need.
The cathedral also has an apartment within the cathedral tower. We have a gymnasium that has locker rooms, so we have the ability to house and to feed and to allow people to have bathing facilities.
Eventually, they hope to have 20 or so churches supporting the sanctuary cause. They liken themselves to the Underground Railroad and those who protected Jews from the Nazis during World War II. They know it will be unpopular with many and possibly illegal.
If I have to go to jail for this, I'll go to jail for this. If whatever happens, happens. But we have to stand up for humanity. My humanity is inhumane if I'm not helping other people.
Now, the sanctuary concept is an ancient one, but it was put to use in Cincinnati in the 1980s to protect refugees displaced by the Civil War in El Salvador. Cammie?
Joe Webb, thank you. The Amos Project organized the Sanctuary Network, and that's the interfaith social justice agency that supported Issue 44, the recently passed ballot initiative that will fund preschool education in Cincinnati public schools.